What's going on, y'all? I can't believe it. Look where we are. We are at Flavortown, Downtown Flavortown in Pigeon Forge. But now you don't see anybody. Well, you see a few people walking around. Yeah. Right now they're closed. Private event. That's right. Guy Fieri is here. We've been invited, as you see, we have press passes. We have been invited to watch, be part of the grand opening, ribbon cutting. I'm so excited. I don't even know what to say here. I just can't wait to see. We get to see Guy, VIP event with him, all kind of great things. So stick around. This is going to be a lot of fun. If you're not already subscribed, you better be. Hit that thumbs up, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go do this. A little look around the restaurant here before they do the ribbon cutting. Open the place up. This is the tiki bar area. Full service bar right here, y'all. Well, the crowd's starting to gather out here. We got about 15 minutes. The guy's going to come out here and start this ceremony.
First, we start with haircuts. Who wants one? Well, I'll tell you what. Get this off here. This is ridiculous. I'm the lead singer of the band. I'll tell you what. Flavortown. Who's a resident of Flavortown, by the way? I'm glad you have attended our town meeting. This is very important. We had the mayor Bucky last night, or the governor. We had the judge Bucky last night. Long story, I don't want to tell you. But anyhow, Flavortown started as not something that was real. It started as a one-liner. There's a guy back here named Chico. I don't know where he... Oh, this is Chico. This is Anthony Rodriguez. He's the first... He is the guy that started Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with me, the original DP. And one day, we were shooting this joint on Triple D, and I had this big pizza in front of me, and I said, this looks like a steering wheel on the bus going to Flavortown. That was it. Just a one-liner. And about a month later, 2 months later, we're walking through the airport, and somebody goes, Flavortown! I'm like, yeah, whatever. Weirdo. Probably one of my family members. And he said Flavortown, and then it came up again, and Flavortown again. I finally look at Chico one day and I go, what's this Flavortown? He said, don't you remember you were driving the bus to Flavortown? I'm like, that's where that came from? He goes, oh yeah, the fans pay attention. And Flavortown just continued to grow. And the fans, you are the ones that made Flavortown a reality. And we started talking about this project, which originally was starting as just a couple of food trucks. I think out here, we were going to do a few food trucks around here. And this just continued to evolve. And I told Bucky last night, Flavortown's a very special place to me. And it's something that we all love and appreciate, all the Triple D fans, all the Food Network fans, all the Knuckle Sandwich fans. And I was never going to lend that name to any brand. I was never going to have a chance that didn't get the respect and the admiration and the recognition that it deserves until I met that dude. I've been in the restaurant industry my entire life. This is all I do. I'm like Happy Gilmore. I'm a hockey player that makes his money golfing. Well, I'm a chef that makes his money doing TV. But I love the industry, and it's what I've been so passionate about my whole life. And I've never met anybody that I think overkicks the coverage as great as this guy does. He is really one of a kind, and he says he was going to build me the real deal. He was going to build me Downtown Flavortown. And ladies and gentlemen, the man delivered! Are we ready? On 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we're doing a show every year. Thank you very much for the welcoming. Pigeon Forge, by the way, what a blast. We were at Goats on the Roof. We went and did that. We went to a fishing pond the other day. We were staying at this great RV park. We've been having such a dynamite time. There's so many people have no idea. Anybody, I think west of Mississippi has no idea what you guys do out here, but this is crazy. We're going to do, if you want to be involved in this, we're going to do the show open. We're doing it every year. We do a show with my family and my friends where we travel somewhere in the country. We went, one year it was from California to Miami. Then we do to Texas. We've done it all over. But we came out here specifically for the opening of Downtown Flavortown. But we're doing this show. It'll air next spring, kind of like the one that's airing right now. Anybody watching the one right now? Yeah! All three of you. Awesome. Thanks. You know, the diesel's expensive. If more people could watch, it would really help out. These kids aren't cheap either. But anyhow, so we're doing this show, and it's called Guy's Family Road Trip. And actually this year it's called Guy's All-American Road Trip. And so I think that we got to figure out a way to incorporate you. Can I get a release of liability that you'd all like to be on this? This is the Flavortown community right here. I think I can get voted into office. I'm running again for mayor, just so you know. I'm running. Okay, so I'm going to say that's all right here, right now on Guy's All-American Road Trip, and that's when you go bananas. All right? It's your birthday? Happy birthday. If I missed any of your other birthdays or your anniversaries or your celebrations, I want to cover those up right now. And I'm sorry. I hope you got the Christmas card. Mail's been terrible. Okay? Love you all. You guys are great people. Thanks for being out here. Who knows my birthday? Who said it? I'll be right over there to take a picture with you. If you knew that day, I'm impressed. All right. All right. How do we want to do it? Okay, so right when I get to road trip, at trip is when we're going to go nuts and sweep with that camera, Chico. Ready? I had a little too much Santo last night. I'm trying to remember the words. I'm Guy, right? I'm Guy. Okay, I'm Guy. That's all right here, right now, on Guy's All-American Road Trip. Okay. Trash can nachos is, again, one of those things. I have a big imagination. I was raised by hippie parents. Not dope-smoking hippies, my mom always makes me say. But my parents were big free thinkers. I try to raise my kids that way, too, to have an open mind to, let it fly. And nachos, to me, are one of my favorite things in the world. But unfortunately, nachos, you get everything on top, and then you're in the middle of it, and the chips, it's all just chips. So then we started making individual nachos, and that's too dainty for me. So I said, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to make a big thing of nachos, but if you serve out a big platter like this, they get cold too fast. So we're going to take this big thing of nachos, now we're going to cram them in a can. Someone says, man, it looks like a trash can. That's exactly what they are, the trash can nachos. And everybody laughed at me. Oh, you're nuts, man. That's not going to fly. And it is. I mean, we sell trash can nachos through, we sell 500 a day through Gold Belly. Trash can nachos galore. So I recommend trash can nachos for you and for you and you.
Guy,
thank you so much.
Guy, what was up with that post from Gold Belly? There was some new trash can nachos.
Yeah, so we have a dessert trash can nachos now. Yeah. So if trash can nachos weren't enough, now we give you dessert trash made with cannolis and whipped cream and chocolate. It's really out of bounds.
Okay.
Comes with a gym card.
Good. Do you have one, Crazy Pop?
I do.
What you got?
What you got, bud?
You're big in helping the communities out.
Excuse me?
You're big in helping communities out?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us about the Restaurant Employee Relief Fund that you have started?
So, so the pandemic hit. I knew that I got word from some state officials in California, some people I knew, that said they're going to close restaurants. It was about a 2-day notice. And I'm just thinking of all my brothers and sisters that had walk-ins full of food and had people expecting to get paychecks and had reservations on the books and had catering events that were going to be taking place. And I'm like, this can't happen. You can't just, the last thing you expect to happen is restaurants to be closed. I was pissed. Really pissed. And what are you going to do? Well, I'm not a stomp your feet and stand in the corner and be fumed about it. I get behind it. So I called my team. I was on the treadmill of all things. I called my team and I said, get the credit cards. I want you to go to all the local restaurants. I want you to buy $50,000 in gift cards from the local restaurants. Far out. We're going to do it. They call back 10 minutes later. What are we going to do with the gift cards? I said, as soon as we open back up, we'll give the gift cards and we'll feed homeless with it. Great. They call back an hour later. Hey, you know, you're kind of like the guy in California. I said, yeah, you're right, we got to do it in California. I said, how much can we put on the American Express Black Card? $1 million? Great, let's go. Start doing it, go online, find restaurants. I get done with the treadmill, I call them back, I go, you know what guys, we're missing this. We are thinking small. We need to do this nationwide. So how are we going to buy gift cards nationwide? I said, well, let me think about this. So I get everybody on the phone about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I said, here's what we're going to do. Riley, who's our restaurant attorney, you know all the big hitters in the business. You know everybody's email address, or you know how to get in contact with every company that profits from the restaurant business. I said, get me the top 45 businesses that all profit from the restaurant industry. Uber Eats, Pepsi, Tito Vodka, you name it. He goes, why, what's the plan? I said, I'm going to send personal messages to each one of these presidents of these companies and say, listen, man, the restaurant business has been taking care of you for a long time. How about we help the industry? Because there's so many people that are in the restaurant industry that weren't going to get any type of funding or get it quick enough. See, that's the thing, is when the aid really got started. You know, when people were actually able to get their unemployment or get their relief or whatever it might be. So I said, knowing that my brothers and sisters are going to need some money and need it quickly, let's go. So I made the videos, my family almost thinking I lost my mind completely, and I made the videos to each one of them. And I said, Tito, his name is Tito Beverage, Tito, Guy Fieri here. Listen, restaurant business is getting hit right now. We need to raise some money. I want to raise money and just give it to employees. No pay it back, no anything, just mail them a check. So I made the videos, each one individually made them, took, 3-4 hours to do them, sent them all out, everybody shaking their head at me. Next morning I'm on my way to the ranch, because we're getting shut down in California, and Reed, my manager, big tall guy right here, Reed says, you got a minute? I go, what's up? You got a minute means something's wrong. He goes, Pepsi just called. I got him on the other line. They want to give you $1 million. I mean, I almost wrecked. I pulled over and they get Pepsi on the phone and we start having this collaboration talk with Pepsi. And by the time I drove over the mountain an hour to my ranch, Uber Eats had called and gave $2 million. And it just continued. And by the end of that day, I think we had $5 million. And by the end of 8 days, we had $21.5 million. And then it just continued and we got ourselves up right over $25 million. We gave out over 43,000 grants of $500 a piece. And I'm going to tell you, one of the greatest moments I ever, it gives me goosebumps, greatest moments I ever had in my life, came walking into a restaurant one day, and this server walks up to me and, fan and looked at me and I thought they wanted a picture. Big old tear running down her face, and she said, I got some of the money. And I'm like, that was the whole reason we did it. It wasn't about the money, it was about the hug. It was about letting the industry know that one of the guys that represents the industry and is out there doing things for the industry, that the guy, that I care and everybody from this industry loves you and cares for you. And that was what the whole message was.
That's awesome.
Sorry, that was a little long-winded, but that was great.
Man, what you think about that? We didn't get a picture with Guy, but that's okay. We got up right next to him, got to talk to him, even got to ask him a question. But now they took him back to the back. We can't go hang out back there. I'm not on that level quite yet. Maybe one day I will be. Who knows? Can't ever tell. But right now, we're going to get some food and check out some other things.
Hey, Crazy Nana. Was you excited to see Guy?
I was.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't get a picture with him.
No, but that's okay. Maybe.
That's okay.
Maybe. They ain't over with
I got a good
yet.
picture of him.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna frame it?
Oh, yeah.
How you doing? What do we have here?
We got the spaghetti waffle.
Spaghetti waffles?
And the nacho waffle.
Nacho waffle, okay.
Nashville.
Nashville. That's the Nashville hot chicken waffle.
Yes, sir.
Got you. I think I'm gonna try one of those. If you don't mind.
Follow the Nashville?
Yes,
Get
sir.
it up like you.
Nashville, yes, sir.
All right, good.
Thank you so much. Oh, he's made them look pretty. Look at that.
Yeah, put a little bit of Parmesan on them.
What, hun? It is a wasabi cream. It is our tuna taco with a mango jicama salsa. What we do is we chop up the mango and the jicama and we put it into our pico de gallo. Every day it is made fresh. We cut and made the taco shells from wontons this morning ourselves. Start very early every day. And then this is a wasabi cream. Very light on the wasabi, so you don't burn anybody's mouth, but we want you to have a nice little taste with it. Served with seaweed, lime, and red.
we got us some Nashville hot chicken on a waffle. And we got us some little pulled pork sandwich there. And some kind of taco that they just made us with a homemade wonton and a light wasabi cream sauce. We got us a spaghetti and meatball waffle. And then we got us a little mini slider burger back there. Ready? Thanks, sir.
It's okay, I got some napkins.
Well, we didn't think we was going to get our picture with Guy, Sandra, but we are. People are lined up, as you can see. All these people right through here are in line, and that's right. Get our picture with Guy. Not him, the other guy. That guy. Well, we got our picture with Guy, and he was talking to you and signed your badge or pass or whatever. He signed his, hey y'all. He signed that. Yep. Oh, we're not in focus. There we are. Anyhow, we got our picture, y'all. We got this. I got a fist bump Guy. I'm on my way. Better stay tuned. There's just food everywhere here. Of course, it is Downtown Flavortown. What'd you expect? Got some nice little drinks back here, and y'all check out these desserts right here. I'm not sure what we're looking at, though. I gotta find out what this is, but it sure does look good.
It's a cheesecake challenge. It's a little bit bigger. This cake's, we just represented it the same way. It's got potato chips on it, chocolate drizzle, and, pretzels crumbled across it.
Okay. So it's cheesecake, but
Yep.
normally it's a lot bigger than this.
Yes, normally it's a cheesecake challenge. It's a half cheesecake.
Half cheesecake.
Yep,
Okay,
half
what is the
cheesecake.
challenge? That's just what it's called? or
Good
there's
luck
challenge?
eating it.
Good luck eating it. I got you. Got you.
Absolutely.
All right, thank
There
you so
go.
much. Y'all check out the donuts. Yeah, buddy. Just a wall of donuts. Well, they're passing out these drinks here called Blue Hawaiians. And now I took a sip of it. How is it? Pretty good? Yeah. Does it make you feel like a Blue Hawaiian? No. Not yet? Keep drinking. It probably will.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. It's a
That baby.
Oh my God.
There is the ticket. Oh,
There's
this cute
the
little
baby.
fella right here. Hey,
Yeah.
I love that. That is so
Yeah.
good. Y'all look what I ran into here. Ryan and Bree from Adventure is out there. And with the family. Y'all gonna get your Tiki Toon picture drawn?
We're gonna get a Tiki Toon.
Tiki Toon.
Tiki Toon.
Yep. That's gonna be interesting to see you as a Tiki Toon.
It will.
And of course, you can't forget all the fun that you have over here in the arcade. And it's a big arcade, as you can see. And it's not just for kids. Wow, well, he's racking up. Like, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it.
Guy out there doing his thing, signing all them hats and stuff back there. He signed my spatula. Well, that's gonna do it. We have been told the event is over. Of course, you know we had to stay to the last minute. Of course, there's some people still in there. Guy is still in there. And I looked in that room, of course, you seen he was just steadily signing, I mean, everything. And I don't know what they're gonna do with all that signed stuff, so keep your eye out. You may be able to snag you a signed Guy, you know, memorabilia, kind of hat, cup, whatever. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you to Downtown Flavortown for inviting us out and having us cover this. Thank you so much for this. I can't say thank you enough. This is like one of my bucket list things I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to meet Guy, and food is my passion. As you know, we do have a cooking channel, and I love to eat, as you can see. I didn't get this from not eating, but Flavortown is actually one of my favorite restaurants here in Pigeon Forge. We love to come in here. Trash can nachos, on point. Crazy Nana loves the shrimp and grits waffles. Yes. And the Brussels sprouts. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of Brussels sprouts, but she likes them. So anyhow, I'm going to quit rambling. I could talk about this all day long because I am just still so excited about meeting Guy and just being a part of this event altogether. So, Guy, thank you for having us out. Downtown Flavortown, thank you for having us out. And, hey, thank you for hanging with the Crazy Crew. And be sure to check out our cooking channel, Cooking with the Crazy Pop, and all that other good stuff on TikToks and everything. See you after a while.